Beep, 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 beep. Excuse me, sir. I have horsepower coming through. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Oh, yes. It is bedtime. But today is a good day here at Hidden Motorsports because we just got a delivery. A big delivery. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today's a special day. We got Klaus in pieces. It's so awesome. He's doing great. But we even got bigger and better things right here. You see we have our Texas Speed 1500 horsepower engine right here that Chris is going to buy from me. No. Klaus needs to go faster. Klaus needs to be stronger, I guess, and just needs to last burnouts without braking. The main complaints about this engine right here, it's not Texas Speed, it's actually because it is an aluminum block. As you know, aluminum will expand, what is it, 3 times as much, Chris? Yeah.
I believe that's the number.
Yeah, aluminum will expand 3 times as much more than iron will. So when you're doing a 2-minute long burnout, it's getting very, very hot. Our bearing clearances are opening up and we're losing oil pressure. Aluminum's great for drag racing because your car is only on for, what, less than 9-10 seconds at full throttle anyway, so the rest is idle. So it doesn't really matter. It's about a 100-pound difference between aluminum and iron, but we don't care about that. Klaus is only 3,200 pounds. Well, now it'll be 3,300 pounds. We went all out, and this is one of the baddest engines you could get.
I don't know. Last I checked, my name wasn't Squirrel.
Why is this box? Squirrel, come on! Why is this so heavy? Oh, we're gonna need a knife. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Done. Or don't use the tools provided. That's okay. Look at them Johnnies. Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, the front of it's over here. Oh.
Man, you dropped the pallet in the wrong direction. What the heck?
I really did. Look at this beauty. Chris is just looking at the oil fill cap.
Just touching things.
Get this open. You got your knife?
Yeah, I'm gonna scratch everything.
I wouldn't do that because there's a lot of billet in and on this engine. Is it normal to be this aroused? Look at this, guys. See these 3 letters right here? That means my son's not going to college or getting a hand tense or anything at all. So what we see right here is an LME built engine. Late model engines right here.
You got everything.
Look at this. So we hit up our boy Colin over at LME and he really hooked us up. This is a 388. So we actually dropped almost 40 cubic inches for Klaus's build. That one's a 434. The reason we did this is it's still going to be a big bore. It's like 6.3 liters now, but it is stock stroke. It's no longer a stroker motor because we rev this car to the moon. It stays on red line during the burnouts. Drifting, it's on red line. It's always on red line. So the less rotating mass you can get, the better. And they said we can rev this one up to 8,000 or so. I think is what he said.
I think that was
Or,
the number.
yeah, right around 8,000 will be our new red line. Probably, you know, shift there, shift 7,500. This thing is freaking beautiful. Our boys over at Dart, they also have now partnered with us as well. This is the Dart iron block as well as a Dart crankshaft. Colin actually recorded them building it. It just got off the dyno. Shoot, I think it was Thursday.
It wasn't long ago.
Yeah.
You get her? Get her fired right up. Oh, baby, we're good.
Literally. So when you buy a complete long block from LME, they build it themselves and then hook it up to the dyno and they break it in. So it's already ready. We could put it in today and instantly do burnouts. They dyno it as well. This engine made 647 horsepower on 93 octane. That's non-boosted, that's nothing. It made that much naturally aspirated. So we should have no problem making all the power we want. They said this engine is actually rated for 2,000 horsepower. Whoa, 2,000 horsepower. Enough. LME makes these valve covers, which are absolutely beautiful, and you can get them custom engraved. And you know, look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Billet everything. This is a 6-bolt dart block. He welded in some oil return bugs for us. Billet timing cover. That's a paycheck right there, I'm sure. But it's beautiful. Worth it. They give us swag. What is this box you opened up over here? Oh, shoot. We got LME hats, red and black, red and blue, black on black. LME shirts. What? LME stickers, decals, more shirts. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, that's gotta get hung up.
Or not a hanging room.
Oh, we're gonna find it. It is a pretty beautiful engine.
It's pretty.
I'm excited. Hopefully we do not have to pull this engine 2 to 3 times per year. Gosh, this should last. It should make all the power we want. They did say 2,000 horsepower max, and that it can live at 1,500. They said all day, every day for I think at least the next 20 to 30 years. No service needed.
I think you need to put a disclaimer on the bottom of that video. This is not LME's stated directions.
It's true. We have ice cream cruise in what? 2 or 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks till 1320 Videos Ice Cream Cruise, which Klaus will be there. We are doing so much. Not only are we doing this engine swapping, Klaus, we have a Grannis T56 face-plated billet transmission coming. That should be here this week as well. Klaus is getting a dual injector setup so we can run methanol up through the 2,000 horsepower range. It needs all the fuel in the world. I'm getting so many more sensors installed, reinforcements. You can see right here, we started working on them. We're gonna have engine plates and mid plates. And Chris, this build is snowballing hardcore.
Isn't that every race car though?
It really is. We got parts and engines things everywhere. Big thank you to LME and Dart. Without their partnership, there's no way we could put this in the car. There's just no way. Like, great prices for what you're getting. Like, you might get a sticker shock, but someone once said, buy once, cry once.
It's the only way to build a race car.
We're crying a lot. But you'd be crying more if your car broke during a big race. But big thank you to these guys. Thank you to Chris for help finishing the build, and Bo, right? We need you guys to get on this. We'll see you guys on the next video. Balls are out.